10 of the most profitable businesses you can start in 2026. Stay tuned for number one. We have a three-way tie for number one. Number 10 is mobile RV repair. When you have 1.5 million people retiring every year, baby boomers are retiring by the droves now. They have a shit ton of money and they have very little imagination, but they buy expensive RVs, travel North America, travel Europe, will ship them back and forth, and they need a reliable business to repair them. These are, 500,000 to $4 million RVs, and they need repairs. One of the main problems with RV repairs seems to be electronics. So hire great people who know how to deal with electronics and the computers in the RVs, these $3 or $4 million RVs, and you're going to make a shit ton of money. Number 9 is healthy pet food. We love our pets, sometimes more than we love our own children because they've grown up, left the nest. Now we've got pets. We want healthy pet food. Joe Rogan has stated multiple times that he only feeds his dog healthy raw pet food because that processed crap, that sawdust that you buy at the grocery store, even the vets, cause the big C, and he wants no part of it. And of course, number 8 is painting, mainly interior painting. For inspiration, have a look at wildgorgeoushome.com. Painting requires very low skill. You can teach someone how to paint in half an hour. You can teach them to cut in half an hour. They can roll in half an hour. Now they're practicing for the rest of the day. And you can design, a $5 million business with index sites, create, dealerships around North America, and you're collecting $5,000 per year from these dealers. And when you have 1,000 dealers, you do the math. So interior painting, not everybody can afford to buy a bigger house, but a lot of times when the economy starts sliding, we decide to stay and fix, right? Instead of upgrading or downgrading, right? So interior painting is the quickest way to make a huge improvement in your home and make it look like it's a brand new home. And number 7 is obviously handyman services. Again, with retirees or baby boomers retiring 1.5 million per year for here, for the next few years, you don't want a baby boomer climbing up on ladders or doing anything, and they don't have the skills, they don't have the time, they're too busy playing golf and traveling. So when you have a hole in the drywall or anything else, you want to install a large screen TV above a stone fireplace, a handyman will do that, especially when you train them to do that, right? Um, so handyman services are a great way to fix what your husband screws up, right? So we've helped a client go from residential to commercial in the handyman industry, and he does $2 million a year from one bank in multiple locations. Because a bank branch can't afford to hire a handyman, so when the handyman service travels around to all the different branches, now it's a very reliable service, and the handyman goes in to do an inspection of the bank to see what walls are scratched, what tiles are broken, what lights are flickering, what needs to be done, what light switches are broken, and so on. And he writes a work order, gets a signature, and gets paid for it, right? And number 6 is landscaping and design. So when you show a typical home in your area, before and after pictures, and you do a bit of design and show, we've been maintaining your house for 3 months or 6 months now. If we did a bit of a design, this is what it could look like, and it only increases your monthly payments by $50 or something. So landscaping and design, we've helped several companies do this to go from residential to commercial. And because in commercial, you're signing a 2 to 5 year contract, that's guaranteed income for that business, and that becomes a very sellable business. And the first offer we received was $10 million for a small landscaping company because of the guaranteed income. Interior design. Wow, one day roofing is, even though I don't like any business that deal with the weather, Roofing protects your biggest investment. So again, with an index site having dealers across North America, roofing is very profitable. We have a client that does $5 million at 10% net profit in roofing. It's a great, reliable income aside from the weather. Okay, while one day roof, especially when you combine, online presence with real world presence. That's why we create the truck wraps, right? To give you that trust and credibility locally, right? Mobile car detailing, working with companies like Microsoft, where you go in and make a deal with the executives to detail 30 or 50 cars. While you're there, your team does, the work you manage from the office. Mobile car detailing is a very profitable business, especially when you're dealing with corporate clients, right? These clients are way too busy to be coming to you and leaving the car, for an hour or two while you're detailing. Nobody's got that type of time. But while they're working, you're detailing their car, they come out and they're driving a brand new car each and every time, right? And number two is obviously AI generated. AI has already created millions of millionaires. Will keep creating millions of millionaires. So creating AI digital video courses, we have a list of 100 courses that you could sell. So AI is huge, and you already know that. Interior design. So interior design, again, people when they buy an expensive home, they want it professionally designed. So working through a designer, even if you're a contractor or a painter or a custom home builder, you want to work through interior designers. And the interior designers get a cut of everything that goes on that property, right? And of course, number one is bookkeeping with Trusted Circles. When a bookkeeper or CPA or accountant surrounds himself with a tax strategy lawyer, bookkeeper, management consultant, marketing expert, and everything, and the other 30 experts that business needs, you become that trusted source with those connections. And it's a quick way, not quick. I mean, it's going to take 3 years to get to $5 million, but you're making 1.5 million each and every year in terms of net profit. So while Ledger Lion, again, it's an index site with trusted circles. You're having, uh, you're getting help from 1,000 other dealers, each one contributing to that brand. And each dealer has 1 to 3 social media managers creating 3 to 6 videos per day. That's a lot of content. That's an Amazon-sized website, and it gives you the trust and credibility, and you dominate the first page of Google. And if someone types in best CPA, best bookkeeper near me, you're going to show up probably on first, second, or third. So while Ledger Lion, have a look at it. Again, with trusted circles. People want to do business with people they know well and trust, right? This is why we post 3 to 12 or 14 videos per day, building that trust and credibility for brands just like this. So if you'd like to get more information, let us know. The other business that I'm extremely excited about is travel agencies, right? With differentiation, with disruption. Because again, 1.5 million people are retiring. What are they going to do with their money besides travel the world and enjoy life, right? So think about that. Using disruption, using social media, travel agencies can make a shit ton of money. Can you think of a better way to create quality of life than travel the world while you're running your company, right? Give it some thought. Which business did you like? What business should have been on the list? What business is not on the list, or what business should be off the list? Would like to hear your comments below. What type of business would you like to start, and what resonates with you the most? Have a look at the video again and post a comment below. We'll see you again soon. Take care.